In hindsight, I would have sent it, well, in hindsight, I don't know what I'd have done. I'd probably put it in a giant box and shipped it off like, hey, lose this thing, you know. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Commonwealth cabin. Welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. Thanks for joining us. Hope you had a great Labor Day weekend. I know I took an extra day off. Had a day there with no video out. Hopefully you guys had a great time. I did. It was really fun to get out with the kids and do some stuff. But now it's time to get to work. So you're not going to see this. This is Tuesday at this point. Normally I would ship out on Sunday, and then I'm like, yeah, you know, the holiday, let's do Monday. I'm like, yeah, let's do Tuesday morning. So that's what we're doing. And because of that, we have tons of sales. So 30, I don't even know how many going out, 38, something like that, for $1,500, which is really awesome. But this is a lot of work. Plus, there's another topic I want to talk about. eBay, a lot of you are asking to give an update on that $220 shirt that's lost. Give an update, give an update. Well, I have an update. It's not a good update, but it is an update, and we're going to talk about it. But there's so many good sales. We're going to knock a few of them out really quick before we talk about that. Let's go. I am holding out hope that we're going to get rid of all of these. Pretty good pace so far with them. I think this is the right one. Not quite positive, but we'll check in a little bit when it goes to ship it. Bought these for $1/4 piece, sold for $12 plus shipping. I think that's about half at this point. And this one went to a viewer, I think. I saw a message come across somewhere from Sarah. So Sarah, thank you. And we hope your little one, I'm assuming, gets to enjoy that this year. Thank you. I have one of those hats that have been hanging around forever. It was bought in a huge lot, so this is going to be pure profit. But it finally went on 30% off clearance, and it finally sold. And this will go to show you that it doesn't take the most amazing hat in the world to sell. It might not make you much money, but I saw this one and I'm like, you know what? We're going to list it. Flowmaster. Somebody will want it. What the heck, right? And somebody eventually did, but we only got like $10.50 for it. So anyway, we'll take it. It's pure profit, but it's probably $4 or $5 is all. Next ones you saw me pick up. I've sold a bunch already. This one was one of the ones that wasn't perfect. I'm going to have to find it over here. These Ertl Dukes of Hazzard. Which, by the way, that video on TikTok's going crazy. TikTok is a crazy place, y'all. Crazy, crazy. So, it's the warped one. So, I put the two ones that had issues over here. You see this one's got a little crease. This one's warped. The rest are really, really great shape. So, I put this one on for $5 less than the rest because of that. And it sold. And so, you'll see, and one more sold too. So, that leaves us with what? 1, 2, 3, 4 left out of the 9, so we are doing really well on those right there. Unpunched cards too, amazing. I don't know if I told you how much those went for. That one went for $54.95. The other ones are going for $59.95. So we're into them for like, what were we into them for, y'all? Like $12 a piece? Crazy. All right, I think we had like 4 viewer sales out of these 30-something. We're not showing them all today. I'm dividing this up into 2. It's just too much. I'm going to ship the rest out tomorrow. And let me see if I can find it. This is to Chris. Oh, I gotta write this one down. This is one of those sales from Stinky Winky. I gotta do that. There you go. Jellystone Park, going to Chris, and he bought another one as well. Hey, speaking of TikTok, Carrie told me this. This is American Arbitrage. I know this is YouTube, and he does great videos over here on YouTube too, but he's huge on TikTok. And he told me, since the video we did on YouTube is doing great, amazing on YouTube, it's also doing incredible on TikTok as a short. And he told me, he's like, you better watch out. Talking about comments the other day on YouTube videos. Oh, if you don't like bad comments, don't ever do TikTok. Good night. All right, Jellystone and what the heck? All right, I'm going to get this right. Probably, maybe. Nope, never get it right. See, I need new tags over there. She was nice enough over there at Toy Addict to send me those. I need some NWO tags. And what else? The Secret Life of Pets tags. All right, one of these, I think. And so this went to Chris, went to a viewer. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm not 100% sure it went to a viewer, but since it went together, I assumed it went to a viewer. But it's possible it's not, I suppose. $11 profit on this, $14 plus shipping on that. This was free shipping. So we're just going to call it 11, although it's a little bit more. Total 211 so far out of the 151, and the big high-priced item is still sitting right there. All right, we sold a Vera Bradley purse. It's something I pick up for $1, maybe $2. especially if it's used. If it's got new with tags, you know, maybe I'll pick it up. But we ran out of space here in the West Virginia bin. So Bluebird's mama said, where are we gonna put it? I said, stick in the Arizona bin. So that's what she did, and here it is. Let me tell you, she's been working overtime, trying to get all kinds of items up for Q4. If you haven't, you need to. The time is now. The holiday stuff, go dig it out of your death pile. It's selling like crazy. So in between clips here, I've had like 3 cha-chings go off, all holiday items. So you'll see those coming in the next couple days. So this is $10. It's a little faded, but in good shape. $10 plus shipping on that. Not a huge profit, but I'll take it. All right, y'all, here is the update. So I'm gonna read this from eBay. Well, let me just say this first. So I still have an inquiry out with the post office. Last one failed, they closed it. I have another one out. We'll see, I don't know. This one seems to be doomed, I hate to say, but I communicated with the buyer through this process, and I don't think they're terribly pleased with me, but at least I was communicating, say, hey, you know, it's a big purchase for me, you know, it's a lot of money. I understand it's a lot of money for you too. I promise you, in the end, you will get a refund, either from eBay or from me. I will make sure you get the refund because you didn't get your shirt, and I'll deal with it on the other end. So I realize I'm going to get criticism from viewers for different things because I've heard a lot of this stuff before, like, you shouldn't do this, you should fight this, you should do this, you should do this, you should get insurance, you should not get insurance, you should ship priority mail, you shouldn't do this. There's all kinds of things I can be criticized for. That's fine. I'm not sure there's a silver bullet. I'm just going to tell you how I've done this in the past. I have only ever, in 20-some years, only ever gone through the process of getting insurance or a request from either FedEx, UPS, or the post office 3 times total. And twice I didn't get it. So it's not my typical practice for an item that was $220 to get insurance on above and beyond what is offered. In this case, there was nothing offered because I did not send it priority mail. In hindsight, I would have sent it, well, in hindsight, I don't know what I'd have done. I'd probably put it in a giant box and shipped it off like, hey, you lose this thing, you know. But it's always interesting, you know, lessons learned. People contribute their opinions down below. I have no problem with that. And, you know, we change over time, and I may do some things a little different in the future. But I think in the end, if you self-insure products that are, say, I mean, you're going to have to figure out what level you're okay with. You know, $220 to some people, that's going to it's going to make their week difficult, like, to get through it. So, you know, people have different levels of risk that they can assume. The risk I can assume, it's got to be probably, maybe not double that, but I don't have a specific number. It depends on the type of item as well. So it's definitely something that is unique to each individual. So throwing out numbers and saying, you know, you're dumb if you do this, you know, it doesn't always apply to everybody. So, but feel free, throw out your numbers down below. You know, what level should you insure? I see somebody. I see my daughter. Come on in. I'm just talking. What are you going to do in here?
I didn't notice me. I've been standing out there.
You've been standing out there for a while. She's like, I'm tired of waiting on y'all. All right, I'm talking to them about the t-shirt that we lost, unfortunately. So I'm going to read this, and then I'm going to get back to some things that sold. The Harry Potter thing? Mm-hmm. You don't want that, do you?
No, we already have it.
All right, let me read this. It says, this is from eBay. We reviewed this case and decided to issue the buyer a full refund, which I would have done, but I wanted it to run its course because I'm keep hoping this item shows up, which it hasn't yet. At this point, if it does show up, though, I have a leg to stand on as opposed to if I issued the refund. So we didn't receive valid proof of delivery. No kidding. Sellers must provide tracking info showing the item was delivered. I provided the tracking info, but the tracking info doesn't show the item was delivered because the item hasn't been delivered. The refund of $220 was issued on such and such a date to such and such a buyer. The refund includes the purchase price plus original shipping. The refund amount will be received from you by eBay. So they issued the refund without my permission, of course. But I kind of knew this was coming. I do know, and it's happened before, where eBay steps in and they issue the refund and I don't get charged the cost. Not in this situation, but that happens too. So anyway, I'll keep updating you. Maybe the item shows up. If it does, I'll show you the steps I'm going through. Y'all can tell me how I'm wrong. So, all right, you want to say goodbye?
Bye. Even though
she'll be back in the video in a minute, right? All right, here's definitely a viewer because they left a message. Scott, I think the name was, and I can't find it, of course. There they are. These silicone covers, I think we got $9 for them. Sometimes Bubba, if he's testing a game or something, he'll take them off. Speaking of my kids, Regan has taken on a bigger job. She just made her own hours. She's like, when I'm done with school, if I have time before I go to gymnastics, can I work an hour a day? And I'm like, absolutely. So she made her schedule out. She made her, she actually told me how much I was going to pay her and everything. So I'm not quite sure who's the boss, but look at this floor. She came in here. She's been cleaning for me. She's been taking pictures for me and a couple other things, doing inventory for CommonwealthBigger.com, which she already gets a cut of that anyways. And let me tell you, she's pretty industrious. This is all stuff that she wants to do. She sets her own hours. It's kind of awesome, to be honest with you. It's a great way to teach. Well, we homeschool. So if you didn't know that, we homeschool, call them the Homeschool Hustlers. And so when she's done with her stuff, if she wants to come out here and do extra stuff, hey, it helps me tremendously. And she is a saver. She's going to like pay for her own first car, I think. Here's a media buy. Paid, I want to say $2. It might have been $3, but I think I paid $2. And I debated because it really wasn't the greatest. I knew we were going to get like 12, 13 bucks. Sold it for $12.50 plus shipping. Go out media mail, which of course has gone up, but we'll make, I don't know, $8 profit on that or so. Not too bad. It's Harry Potter. They're like, let's see, unabridged 17 compact discs. The Half-Blood Prince. So, had a great Game Boy buy not too long ago. Really, really cheap. And I always forget where I put these things. Part-time pickers, maybe? No. I'm never going to find it, apparently. I could have swore. They're here somewhere. There it is. It's hot. No, that isn't it. There it is. Got it. I should just put them all in Chad Juice. He's the video game guy. So there's only 2 left. And these are not the greatest games in the world, but this is Donald Duck Going Quackers. And sold for $10. So I'll take it. Here's an interesting sale for a couple reasons. It is a stadium giveaway, and I find tons of stadium giveaways from Liberty University because they're not too far away from us. It's a football helmet, and I found a ton of these. And we had them up and listed, and they were selling okay for like $12.95. And then I took them all down because they stopped selling. They just stopped selling completely. I took them all down. Liberty had a good football season last year, and apparently they won their first game this year. And I put them back up, and they sold. So for more money, $20 free, or no, $20 plus shipping on that. So sometimes you can raise the prices on something and get more money. I was looking around, I thought I had one more, and I do, except for I had one more, and it's not in a box. All right, here is the big seller of the day. I want to say it's one of these, this one or this one. It is a biology school chart. Haven't sold one in a little bit, but this one sold for quite a bit of money here. Mitosis. I'm going to unwrap it and show it to you. All right, y'all, these things are really cool. Check that out. In great condition. And that one sold for $150 plus shipping. So I'm pretty happy about that. I want to make sure that's the right one. I'm looking at the picture here. I think it is. I have 2 of them, I think. Similar. Here is a sale. I picked this up for $1. Love picking these up. I hate selling them because I kind of like them. And I use them in my booth, but I have too many right now. So the Napa Valley CD case. This one fits 20. Ray's over here doing some work. So there it is. She's packing up stuff, which you'll see later on the video. So here we go. This one sold for, I think, did it sell for 20 plus shipping? I gotta double check that. Yep, that was a little high. Fits 20 CDs, sold for 16 plus shipping. So love those sales. They're really, really easy. They're not hard to ship either. I'm just sneaking up on Regan. She didn't even know I'm filming here. Do you know what kind of bubble wrap we use, Regan?
American bubble wrap.
Shameless plug.
Yeah.
Check the links below. That's lit. Did you hear? Link down below. She's got this gig down pat. I love it. All right, here's what. Oh, I got so much Tupperware in here lately. Let me dig it out real quick. Let's see if I can find it this way. Taking the big one out. It's one of the 224 lids. And I don't remember what it sold for, so I'm gonna have to double check. All right, yep. I was gonna say they typically sell for around 12, and that's exactly what it sold for. $12 plus shipping on this one. And a lot of times, like I did something the other day just to make a point, and I probably shouldn't have done it. So that sells for $12 plus shipping. This thing back here, the green like jadeite bowl with that exact same lid on it, sells for like 15 to 19 plus shipping. So I listed it that way, but in reality, for the trouble and everything, that you're better off just selling that lid. Today's Enderman is going out to, I think, Alicia and Josiah. And I'm going to read your message. All right, sorry if Regan's making noise back there with that bubble wrap. My husband and I watched your channel and wanted to contribute to your new second shed. We're also fellow eBay sellers and currently quit my job to help him reselling full time. That is awesome. Congratulations, I guess. I try not to encourage people to do stuff that maybe they're not set for, or whatever, but if you make the jump, I always say congratulations and best of luck to you. And of course,
sorry.
of course, the Enderman is going to help get things moving for y'all. So appreciate it. I have spent many hours trying to organize, so I understand the need for more room. We wish you the best in the expansion and hope that your Enderman plush will help us move forward to Alicia and Josiah. CyberCon 2000. Regan, did you hear that? They're out there baling hay. I'm gonna have to cut the camera off for a second. Turner, you had a couple of sales out of the Homeschool Hustler store. What's that one right there?
Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Clifford the Big Red Dog. And that was that crazy sale that I got all that great plush for, except for that one, she upcharged us. She said, I think 50 cents or $1 for everything, and then she charged me $2 for that. But that's okay, because you know what that's sold for?
No.
$19 plus shipping. It went to a viewer named Ruth, and she bought one more thing from you. One more. She bought a dog and a cat. You know where the cat keychains are?
Yep.
This one is Chloe, the tabby cat. Can you find the tabby cat? Yep, there it is. You want to say thank you to Ruth?
Thank you, Ruth.
All right. Thank you, buddy. That's definitely enough for you to do what?
Save $1, spend $1, and donate $1. Bye.
Just a quick correction. Ruth bought the tabby cat, and Clement, and I don't know if you're a viewer or not, but you bought the big red dog. All right, y'all. Sophie was going nuts upstairs, so I had to bring her down. It's a little ironic for this video. I brought her down to cool off, and now she's asleep. What's wrong with you, dog? Golly. Who goes from going crazy to being like dead down here? So she needs a bath. Anyway, she was going nuts because they dropped off an Amazon. This is funny because of the topic of the day. They dropped off an Amazon package, and they're like 7 houses off, which is quite a ways around here. So, the post office messes up, FedEx, UPS messes up as well, and that looks like it's what happened. So you calm down now. I'm gonna set her down and show you what's sold here. Just 3 Mary Kay items. I don't know what this is. Cleanser, $20 plus shipping, $5 plus shipping here. And this is mineral powder, $9 plus shipping. Sophie, you're not a big fan of people showing up in the driveway, are you, girl? Nope. You wanna go back upstairs? You wanna go back upstairs?
Hi guys, this is Regan, and we have a few CommonwealthPicker.com sales. First, we have Laura and Rudy, and I see that Laura got the yellow shirt, and I still kind of make fun of Dad because he said he didn't like the yellow shirts as much, but I loved them, so obviously he let me get it since, I kind of picked some stuff out. But yes, thank y'all so much, and don't forget to get your sticker at CommonwealthPicker.com.
Awesome gift came from Mike, Kentucky Picker 1 on eBay. And thanks for always being, you have always been around the channel and supporting and commenting and all that. Check it out. I've sold these before. They're not really great sellers, but I've never found the Virginia one. These are the, what are they, the quarter bit? What are they? Let's see. Found this in a lot of plush. Thought you should have it. Hope you enjoy the timeless toys. Virginia State Coin Bear. That's where it was. I thought it was a coin bear. Look at that. Commonwealth of Virginia. Semper Tyrannus. So it doesn't say it on there. That's really cool. I appreciate it, and we will put it somewhere. I'm not quite sure where. In here, maybe save it for the other. See the little pouch where you put the coin? Maybe we'll put it inside. I don't know what we'll do with it yet, but we appreciate it, and we appreciate the support. A couple of quick thank yous, and want to give a bit of a shout out to somebody who bought something from Regan, Rudy. And they left a message. I don't know. Rudy, I'm assuming, is a male, but maybe a female. I don't know. Wheelchair bound reseller. How awesome is that? So, it's just it's amazing when I hear these stories, and I really, really appreciate it when I get to read them like that. So thank y'all so much. From Central Oregon. I was from, well, not from, but I lived in Eugene, Oregon for a while. I hear Pepper out there again. I better let her in. And it's Old Mail Memories. So thank you all so much for that message. And thank you for the purchase from Regan. I appreciate that. And a couple of things out. Oh, see, buy me a coffee. buymeacoffee.com/Commonwealth. You can go over there and read the comments if you like. I kind of jot them down. I better let Pepper in. She's getting mad. There. She's pretty persistent. How you doing, girl? I'd pick her up, but you've seen me. Well, I'll pick her up. Come here. Usually doesn't last long. Watch. Huh. Doesn't last long, does it? She's like, forget it. I want in, but I want it my way. Typical. Traveling, no G. Traveling shopper, Las Vegas. And he talked about his 10 times. So it's 10 buy me a coffees. How you doing? Now she's up here on her own. And he's like, I live in Vegas, so a shed would be awesome, but you know they pack us on top of each other out here. I know. I lived in Southern California for a long time. I know how they pack you on top of each other. But he says the storage unit fees are crazy, though. He's gonna have to figure out a way to get a shed. I hear you. So Amy as well, not a reseller. She's in grad school, and she still gave us 5 buy me coffees. So thank you all so much. We appreciate it, and we can't wait. Oh, hey, I got one little message. Look at that. I almost cut myself short. So we have like 4, I think, left of those IKEA bags, Commonwealth Picker IKEA bags that I saved in case there was a problem. So I'm going to give it a couple more days and make sure everybody gets theirs and make sure that all of them get delivered and all that. And then I'm going to post those 4 over there on commonwealthpicker.com. So anyway, thanks for everything as always, and we can't wait to see you next time.